Yeah.
Tuna.
Nigga. I told you. I said it. I knew it would happen. I just talked about this. I told you motherfuckers. No one listens to me. But anyways, what's up, guys? It's your boy Kid Ari coming back to you again with another knockout. And I touched on this subject before. And here we are again. Another motherfucking story done popped up. Another similar situation. Another dumb motherfucker fell for the trap. Anyways, I think last month, maybe a little longer than that, I touched on a subject talking about what's going on with girls nowadays. Little girls. I mean preteen girls. Like, 11, 12, 13, maybe not 11, but 12, 13, 14, walking around with bodies developed more than they should be, to the point to where they look older, sometimes significantly older than they really are. And then them lying about it, right? Sometimes they're honest, sometimes they lie their asses off. You know what I'm saying? And then these stupid motherfuckers go chasing after these girls, end up in relationships with these girls, end up, doing stuff with these girls that they shouldn't, and then they end up going to jail or some huge ass social media explosion, all this shit, right? Because they were either lied to and didn't know how old the girl was, knew how old the girl was and just did not decide to say anything, for any reason at all. But it happened. So another situation has popped up. A YouTuber named Danielle Cohn. I didn't even know who the chick was until like a couple of weeks ago, but apparently she's like a really famous YouTuber or some shit. Not really, really famous, but noticeably, to the point to where she has a huge following, basically, right? And she's been in a 1-year relationship with this guy named Mikey Tua. Now, a little bit of backstory, if you don't know who I'm talking about, this girl, she's makes music videos and stuff, and she exposes herself. I mean, bikinis and stuff, right? And then like dancing all seductively and shit. The shit that sells, but still, she's young, right? Well, I have no doubt in my mind that there's a nice portion of her fan base that's pedophiles. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. But anyways, back to the point. So she's dating this guy. This guy is 17 years old. So it means he was 16 when they met, yada yada. But 17 years old, and they've got videos together. They are exclusive, for lack of a better word, with each other, right? Pictures and stuff. And then, them in the pool and stuff, together. And, stuff that you wouldn't see two 13-year-olds or 14-year-olds or 15-year-olds. Well, maybe 15, maybe 14. You get the point, but they shouldn't be doing it. That's adult shit. Anyways, come to find out, so the whole time everyone thinks she's 15, so everyone thinks that this is okay. This is an all right thing. No problems there, right? But then one day, a great thing, well, I wouldn't say it, I don't know, it's great depending on whose situation. But one day, Mikey's parents get on his Instagram, and basically they kind of expose the shit out of this girl. So first off, this is what happens. Mikey's mom gets on his Instagram and kind of explains the situation. So here's the tweet, the message that she put on Instagram. This is Mikey's mom, Katie. After some sensitive information was brought to my attention about Danielle, we no longer support Danielle and Mikey's relationship. Because Mikey is still a minor, we have taken away his social media. He will be able to get it back after we work through some legal stuff. Thank you. So there you have it. Basically, they took him off of social media. They banned his use of social media, and they've been using it themselves for whatever reason. Basically, to kind of explain the situation to his fans. So then, to egg it on, there's this whole fiasco about the whole him wanting to get emancipated. And his dad kind of touches on that here. I love my son very much. All I want is for him to be safe with himself and his decisions. As parents, we need to protect him from any harm that might come his way. He wants to be emancipated, and I understand that, but his emancipation can give him prison time. Danny is not 15. And that's not it. So apparently they have, her legal birth certificate or a picture of it or whatever, stating that she was born a certain time. Basically, she would have been born in 2006 instead of 2004, and that she is in fact 13. But then they found this article or paper or whatever. I don't know. They found article or whatever from some source saying that she won some award for a poster while she was in the first grade in 2012. And here it is here. See, here it states that Danielle Cohn won some kind of award for a poster or whatever when she was in the the first grade in 2012. So they put it here. People usually start the first grade at 6 years old. So 2019 minus 2012 is 7 years, meaning that since she was in the 5th grade in 2012, it has been 7 years, and she is, get it, 13. Boom. And to make things worse, whenever she quote unquote clapped back at Mikey Tua's parents for their accusations towards her, she mostly talked about how they were using him and being mean to him. Not once did I hear her say that they're lying, and she did say don't believe anything they say, but she didn't verbally come out and say I am not 13. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't hear it one time in that whole video, and I watched most of it. It was super boring and stupid.
And when you're gonna threaten your kid and say I'm gonna punch the F out of you too, I would leave too. So don't trust anything these parents say because they're violent. They are disgusting. They don't even deserve to have kids. They really don't. They treat their kids like they are literally a walking bank. And their investments. Katie literally said, they're an investment. We invested in them, so they're going to make our money back. Tea time, it's not tea, but I'm not going to have them post stuff about me when they should be going to jail for the things that they do. You would have been way more concerned about you guys kicking him out. You guys didn't even care about him. You kicked him out to the street because he was tired of you guys taking his money. So don't come at me because you're mad because everyone knows the truth about you, Katie and Delvin. And are they just mad because they're getting evicted because their son can't pay their rent anymore? I'm done with them.
It kind of went like, if it was an interview, I feel like this is how it would have went. So what do you have to say about their accusations of you being 13? well, don't believe anything they say because they're liars and always being mean to him, threatening to hit him in the face and this and that. But that's not what I asked you. But so they're liars and they're always talking crap and they're horrible parents and they don't deserve kids. But you still haven't answered my question. But they're horrible parents and they don't deserve kids and no kid should have to be kid, no kid should have to have them as parents because they're assholes and blah, blah, blah. So don't believe anything they say. That's basically that's basically what I was getting from that. If that would have been an interview, that's pretty much how it would have went. Cause she never really stayed on the subject. She basically just down talked them on on how they treat him and why he wants to be emancipated. And on to that. Dude wants to be emancipated. Do you know what that means? That makes him an adult. Regardless of his actual age, he is an adult. So he will be seen as an adult. So therefore, even if she was 15, he is now legally an adult, and that is I was about to say something else. So even if she is 15, he is legally an adult, which means that is still grounds for prison time, which his parents are trying to keep him from doing, but he is so thick in the head. That's what's wrong with kids nowadays. They don't fucking listen. So now, if he let him, go ahead and let him get his emancipation. Because the first thing that's going to happen is the police are going to do an investigation, and then they're going to look into it, and then they're going to find out how old she really is, and then at that point they're going to just throw him in handcuffs, and then he's going to be going to jail, and then next you know everybody, no, free Mikey Tua, he didn't do anything wrong. Bullshit. Police are going to show up at his house like, yeah, is this the residence of Mikey Tua? And then he's gonna be like, yeah, that's me. And well, you're legally an adult, and I see that you're still in a relationship with that Danielle Cohn. So we're gonna have to arrest you for statutory. Now I don't my police voice. But I don't think that's how the conversation will actually go. I think it would be a little more outrageous than that. But still, like, basically, that's what's going to happen. They're just going to be waiting. They're going to be sitting. All this is going on. They're like, wait till that motherfucker does it. As soon as he signs that paper, boom, we own him. Oh, man. So, it's just ridiculous. Like, I guess since they're famous, that they feel that, they can escape this, situation unharmed somehow. Newsflash, there are so many fucking famous people out here going to jail for the same shit that us regular motherfuckers are going to jail for. So what makes you think you're special? Come on. I say fuck it. Leave them alone. Let them do whatever the fuck they want. Who knows? Maybe, nothing may happen. Maybe everybody will just turn a blind eye and they'll get away with it, and, then she'll become of legal age of consent, and then no one will be able to say anything or bitch about it if her parents are okay with it. Or, it could be on the flip side and it all comes around full circle to bite him in the ass. Then he's hauled off to jail, and then become somebody's bitch, and then end of story, because pretty boy ain't gonna fucking survive. I'm sorry, that's just not happening. He's gonna, first day he's gonna be holding somebody's pocket, just walking around this big bluff It don't even have to be a black dude. It could be a white dude, Mexican, somebody. He's gonna be holding somebody's pocket, looking like this scared little chihuahua, and then every night cuddling with Bubba J. You know, I'm just saying. That could be a possibility. Or, as I said before, you know, it could go the other way, and everyone turns a blind eye, doesn't pay attention to it, let them do whatever the fuck they want, you know, and then it'll be all good and gravy, you know, and they live happily forever after. Or they realize that, you know, they don't like each other, and then all of this was for no reason. Then he wasted his time getting emancipated so he could be with someone that is clearly way underage, and went through all this fucking trouble for no reason. It's cause, oh man, it's just ridiculous. Like, fucking pregnancy scares and fake weddings and shit. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Anyways, that's all I have to say on this subject, because I've done got it all out of me. I might end up having to touch on this subject again if there's another story, because famous people just like to be stupid. Then I will be back. But for now, like, subscribe. I'm pretty sure most of y'all are haters because y'all actually like these people, and I just talk a major shit. So I'm sure some of y'all are gonna be like, go ahead, hit my comments, talk the shit, bring it on, cause none of y'all can give me a verbal fade like I can give myself a verbal fade. So bring it on. Say what you gotta say. Talk about my big ass forehead. Go ahead. Talk about my fucking how dark my skin is. Go ahead. Talk about how ugly I am, how old I look. I don't give a shit. Look, cause I can roast myself 2 ways to fucking Columbus better than anybody on the fucking internets. Unless you're like Kevin Hart or some shit, then professional comedian. They might be able to fucking give me a run for my money, but I feel like I can talk shit about myself better than anyone because I know myself better than anyone. But I've been rumbling enough, so subscribe, comment, hate comment if you want to, comment if you want to, give me some thumbs up, whatever you want to do, and then go ahead and I said subscribe, right? Hit that bell notification, because there's gonna be more coming. There's gonna be more coming. Story times coming at you, videos coming at you, and I'm gonna try to incorporate some skits in there sometime in the next couple of weeks, maybe month. Give myself a month window so I don't fucking promise something. Anyways, so that's all I have to say for today. Kid Ari out, and Alliance dismissed.
I gotta wake up. For the time that I lost, I gotta make up. For the pain that I brought, I gotta take up. I'm lost in my thoughts, I gotta change up. I can't go to sleep.